There's certainly a lot happening here at Microsoft Ignite, a lot to learn and a lot more to come.
Now it's time to hear from one of my friends, one of my favorite people, and one of your favorite Microsoft voices. Joining us remotely is Scott Hanselman. Over to you, Scott.
Thank you very much, Caruana and Andrew, and thank you, friends, for joining us today. I've been given the pleasure to follow these incredible key segments with our first panel of the day. I'm here with Allison, and I'm here with Mario from GitHub. Hey, friends.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm living the dream, talking to you all, and I'm having a lot of fun here at MS Ignite while simultaneously pressing refresh to get my new Xbox, which has been stuck in the cart for a little bit, but it's going to happen. I'm crossing my fingers, so that's exciting.
Yeah, they're telling me it's very high commodity right now to get it.
It is. So what we're going to talk about today is a little bit of a preview of what's happening tomorrow. I get to do the day 2 keynote with some of my friends, and we're going to show GitHub code spaces, Microsoft and GitHub working together to bring the developer cloud to you. We talked a little bit about this at Build, didn't we, Allison?
Yes, we did. Actually, in our keynote at Build, I was lucky enough to get to showcase some of the early thinking around code spaces and our integration with GitHub. That has only continued to move forward, to really power forward over the last couple of months. And today we're really excited to announce that there is Visual Studio support for GitHub code spaces now, which I believe we'll see tomorrow, as well as in a pre-recorded session with our friends Leslie and Vix, which is super exciting.
That pre-record is available now, and then tomorrow morning I'll get to show some cool GitHub code spaces demos in the morning keynote on day 2. And Mario, we had talked about how GitHub Codespaces is powering all of this, but there's actually 3 clients, right? You could do this in the browser, you could do this in Visual Studio Code, and now we can do it in Visual Studio 2019.
Yeah, definitely. I want people to kind of think about code spaces as like a fully configured cloud developer environment that is really ready in seconds for you. And we offer you 3 types of experiences now. So one of them, you could just go into your iPad or into any type of device and just launch a browser and kind of connect with that. You could also do the same from Visual Studio Code. And like Allison said, we're adding a new client today, which is GitHub Codespaces for Visual Studio 2019. And you could go to a Visual Studio 2019, just the shell of that client, in fact, and just connect to this cloud development environment, which is kind of interesting. Like we're combining the IDE with this thing now that maybe we should be calling CDE, which is Cloud Development Environment, that has all of the power of the cloud at your access. So we're pretty excited about it.
And what's cool about that is that it makes anyone's computer a developer computer, no matter where you are. And it shortens setup time to basically nothing. I think we're all used to going into GitHub and clicking that green clone button. How do we get into a code space now from a GitHub repository?
Yeah. Go ahead, Allison.
I was just going to say, for those of us who join us at Build, that green button is now a code button. And when you click on it, it brings you to a drop down. And you can still clone or download the repo, but you can also open in a code space. And it's really just as easy as clicking on that button to get started, which is amazing for things like open source development, which I know, Scott, you're also very passionate about.
Absolutely. So that idea of getting you into your code, right now you say clone and you bring it down and you get your code. There's that setup though, right? Where I'm going to look at a repository, I bring it down and I run npm install or I run .NET, and then I have to go and set my machine up. This removes that. You don't have to do anything. You just
100%. Someone was telling us that it's kind of like rocket fuel, which is kind of a cool analogy. Is rocket fuel for inner source within a company, rocket fuel for open source as well. You just go in, click a button, click code, you get your environment set up, make a very quick PR out of that, run all of the tests that you need to. We also even support hot reload. So if it's really a website, you could actually see the change through this technology that we're calling port forwarding, which is pretty cool. See the change right there, make sure that everything is working right, submit that PR, and then have that committed into the code base.
Yeah, and I also think.
Oh, please.
I also think in our new distributed world that we're all living in, when you think about a new user onboarding, right, instead of a OneNote full of instructions of how to set up your machine, it can really be just as easy as sending a repository over to, your onboarding buddy and say, hey, to get started, click this button and here's the first PR you're going to do. And sure, at some point they might need to set up their own machine, but it's a great way to really accelerate onboarding and help people feel like they're contributing right away.
I'm curious, Allison, where do you, there's the onboarding and the I want to get this down, make a quick PR and go away scenario, but do you also think that people will spend their entire day doing that with Visual Studio 2019 as the thin client and talking to code spaces all day long for their whole workday?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've focused a lot on the sort of onboarding story, but we really want Codespaces to be your all-day development environment. I think as we've seen with, the rise of microservices and, multi-project developers, you might need a different setup for each project that you're working on. And now it can be as easy as just switching which tab you're in for the code space you need, which I think is pretty amazing.
Yeah, for context switching, I think that would be really important. If I were working on a .NET application, a .NET Core application, and I want to work on a Node app and then a Python app, I can just go to find that repository, hit code, switch context. I don't have to worry about any setup on my local machine, right?
Nope, you don't have to worry about trying to figure out how to make the different languages play with each other, or if you have several different runtimes to make play with each other. It's just, it can be a hassle. I mean, personally, I've had that problem. And we hear from a lot of our developers that switching between projects on their local machine can be quite a heavy task. And so we're hoping Codespaces will really allow you to isolate those and be productive by enabling you to switch very quickly between them.
So Mario, I've got dozens of repositories on my own personal GitHub. Do I have to do something to them? Should I go into GitHub right now and turn on Codespaces for all my repositories?
Yeah, there is a sign up. We're in private preview beta now. The good news is we're letting in around 10,000 to 16,000 people every week. So if you actually watch some of the social media, you're going to see a lot of people getting access to it and tweeting their experiences as well. So there is a URL that you can follow to sign up for the private preview beta. We'll continue to actually let those people in and enable them. Once you're in, you get a very nice fancy email that says you're in. And then you just at the top of GitHub in the black bar, there's a little thing called Codespaces. You press that, and then you're gonna get access through it there. Again, you could go to any repo and just press code as well to be able to launch that experience. But today there is a private preview sign up that you have to do. It's on github.com/feature/Codespaces.
So that's for signing up if I want to be a user of Codespaces. But as a person that creates repositories, I'm hearing that I don't actually have to do anything. I don't have to tell my repository. If someone has Codespaces, they can go and play around with it right now on any of my repositories.
Yeah, and we have this setup that actually enables us to be able to compile almost every single application out there. Now, in the cases where you do need custom stuff, VS Code actually has this thing called a dev container JSON file. So you're going to be able to set up your own dev container. And that's essentially what we will launch into the experience. So at the end, you have either you could go with our native setup that we have and the container that runs in there, or you could actually have your own one. And then that's the one that we will launch.
Well, that's really cool. Allison, I've talked about dev containers before, that .dev container JSON file that I can use to do container-based development on a high-powered machine like the one I'm in front of. Is that same format being used in the cloud?
Yes, so we're actually leveraging that same format. I would recommend repository maintainers who want to use this with Codespaces to check out our documentation. We cover most of the same aspects as the dev container JSON you might use with things like Visual Studio Code and their containers extension, but there are a few caveats, so check that out. But 90% of the time, that dev container JSON that you're using on your local machine should work for a Codespace as well. So onboarding a repository you own with that dev container JSON should be relatively simple.
Very cool. Now, we've seen a lot of speed improvements in Visual Studio 2019, particularly in the setup environment, just in the last couple of years, where now you launch the Visual Studio installer, and then 10 minutes later, you've got yourself a Visual Studio with the workload that you want, if you want to be a .NET developer or a C# developer. But if I don't need those and I just want to use Visual Studio as a base environment to talk to code spaces, can I get started pretty quickly, Allison, using Visual Studio 2019?
Yes, absolutely. One of our PMs, Sujan, has been working on getting this sort of slimmed down installation. And right now, it should take you on average just under 5 minutes to download and install that thin Visual Studio client, which, thinking back to when I first started on the team, that is absolutely mind-blowing to me. 5 minutes would have been selecting everything I needed to start.
That's pretty slick. We're going to actually see a demo of that tomorrow during the Day 2 keynote, seeing how quickly an underpowered machine could become a superpowered cloud machine using GitHub Codespaces and Visual Studio 2019. It's surprisingly fast, and I'm sure it's only going to get faster. I'm curious, Mario, how does Actions fit into this, just in the few seconds that we have left?
Yeah, 100%. And actually on the power, just to geek out a little bit, we're going to be offering mainly 3 compute types, one of 2 CPU, a 4 CPU, and an 8 CPU, and up to 16 gigabytes. We'll continue to expand that. We have, kind of in the roadmap to introduce a GPU machine as well. So you're going to have the entirety of the cloud available to you to be able to build this application. So that's pretty cool. And yes, Actions. So because this is a GitHub native experience, then you should expect a very deep integration with all of our GitHub services, Actions, package management as well, and security. So kind of that is within it. So you're in a repo, that repo is already configured with Actions. You're going to be able to then, build, have your PR actually run those actions, give you feedback. Not only that, the actual image comes with the CLI, which we just released in 1.0. So you're going to be able to just go into the terminal and use the CLI to be able to run PR checks, to try to figure out execution of actions and all of that. So that's pretty cool.
Thank you so much, Mario. We got to get going to our next exciting things. To learn more about any of the areas that we've talked about today, I encourage you to check out Microsoft Learn. They've got modules and certifications to skill up in no time. We've got a ton more in store, so you can hear about what's ahead. I'm going to throw it back to Caruana.
Thank you, Scott. Red Hat and Microsoft give you more